if it gets made and it's not good, that's my fault no matter what, right? So,
but I think you're pretty confident in it. You think it's going to blow everybody's socks off?
I like the movie. I think it's fun. Look, I love the material. If I end up making a 3-hour commercial for the graphic novel too, that's cool. Yeah. That's fine with me.
I mean, 3 hours is a long time, but the graphic novel, I mean, it could have been a 24-hour film. I mean, what did you have to leave anything out? Was it heart-wrenching to go through and say, I can't get anything?
It's hard. I mean, I think the problem, you know, with Hollywood movies is they tend to hang on story so hard, where Watchmen doesn't really hang on story, it hangs on character, and I think that's what we tried to make a movie that hangs on character as well. So.
What was the hardest sequence for you as a director to tackle?
The hardest. Mars was the hardest because there's no Mars. Right? We didn't go to Mars. I know that's disappointing, but that
doesn't stop you. You don't exactly need sets or locations. I mean, you're used to sort of making everything up.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to get, and we had been shooting the sets, and then suddenly to get back into this green screen world was a little bit hard for me.
Are you sick and tired of blue and green?
Yeah, I mean, it's exhausting, but it was fun.
You gotta invent a new color to key out.
Yeah, maybe fuchsia or something like that.
Fuchsia screen actually would be awesome. Maybe plaid. It could happen.
Plaid screen.
Word is that you shot the whole Black Freighter comic.
Well,
the whole sequence.
Well, okay. What we did was we shot the ins and outs with Bernie, the two Bernies.
Yep.
And then what we did was we were doing an animated, actual Black Freighter story. You know, the sea captain and the shipwreck and the bloated bodies and the rafts and the sharks and the return to Davistown and the whole thing. So
all fully animated.
Yeah, fully animated.
Is that going to be like maybe before the movie or after the movie, or is this something DVD exclusive?
I think we're going to do DVD exclusive, and then I'm going to take that footage and use what I've done with the ins and outs and cut it together into like the ultimate crazy super giant Watchmen movie.
Now you know you got Watchmen's Dave Gibbons. You got his thumbs up. What about Alan Moore? Are you still Facebook friends, or how's that working out?
Like Alan's a genius, and he, you know, without him there's no Watchmen, of course. And you know, he's requested that, you know, he not be sort of associated with the movie, and like I do everything I can to respect that. So that's kind of how that is.
What about Rorschach though? Is he going to be doing some narration throughout the film?
Yeah, absolutely. There's all sorts of Rorschach narration. No, this city screams like an abattoir full of retarded children, and you know, all sorts of stuff like that.
Good stuff. We saw in the behind-the-scenes package there was this little plywood owl ship, which you guys brought here to Comic-Con. Yeah. It's a full 3 feet long. Cool. No, you saw.
No, that in the look, there's no owl ship. That was the mock-up. We actually built a full-size mock-up to sort of figure out the blocking where the action would take place, and then we built that one, the one that's here.
And how did it get here? How did it get here?
It got here on a truck. Truck down.
Because you demanded it.
Yes. Oh, right.
Like, of course. You can't arrive at Prius. You want to come in the owl ship.
When I looked at it, I said, you know what? That's got to go to Comic-Con. There's no way. Like, and you know, of course, the studio was like, well, that, you know, costs a lot of money, and you can't just take things to Comic-Con. I'm like, well, that's got to go because people are they need to see that.
They need to see it. And thank you for fighting for it, because I know everybody loves it. It's been the talk.
It's my pleasure.
Yours is amazing work. Everybody watching will be out on March 6th. I don't have to say it. I know you're already lining up, but do not miss it. Right now, let's check in with Olivia.
Awesome, Kevin. Now, G4 Sarah the Sun.